Craving Corruption running back Betty Boom. And that's going to be a multiplayer block going to Pandemonium as they find herself in the Badger and Hound penalty box. Thanks Badger and Hound for being our penalty box sponsor today. And that's going to be a star pass for the Nightmares. Hustler not able to pick up any points on the board, but 2 more points going up for the Hellbenders, bringing that score 10-4. Scarchild working her way through the back of the pack as Stewie breaks through the front. Double whistle means that he's lead jammer. Panda and Shred working with the pack of Nightmares to make Stewie's time getting through the pack a nightmare. Hell on Wheels running back jammer for Nightmares, Scarchild. And that's going to be a forearm on Vicious. And those first 4 points, that initial pass successful for Stewie. He's grabbing 4 points on the board. Excellent use of the inside line. Stewie grabs those other 4 points, calls off the jam before Nindy Nightmares grabs any points during that jam number 5. 18-4. Hellbenders in the lead. Crystal Brawler running their way back into the 4th turn by Betty Boom. Shorty almost working her way through the front of the pack, but Craving Corruption says you're going to have to go back to the jam line. And that lead jammer is Shorty J. Little spin from Shorty, picking up those first 4 points. And that's going to be a star pass to Swifty from the Hellbenders. Good push from Michael Bruisery to try and stop Swifty, but she's going to pick up 3 points. And 1 point's going to go towards the Nightmares. Lining up on the jam line, we've got 5, 1, 5, 6. That's going to be Gnarly Quinn skating against Chainsaws. And that no pack call gets thrown out, which means that Gnarly Quinn gets to grab lead jammer with little resistance. And that's going to be a start pass. Stewie now wearing the helmet cover. And Harlequin calls off that jam. 4 points picked up for the Nittany Nightmares, bringing them 6 during that jam. 15 to the Happy Valley Hellbenders, 21. Do you hear that little voice in the back of your head telling you to get your wallet out and get cash out? That voice is telling you to go enter to our 50-50 raffle with Scar Derby. Proceeds are going to be benefiting the new and improved Center LGBT. And we'll be pulling those tickets at the start of halftime. So grab your money and answer the call and buy 50-50 tickets from the Scar merch table, which you walked by when you came in. And it looks like Stewie has the lead jammer with Shorty J in front of him. Might get to see some jammer versus jammer blocking. Shorty J not realizing she is not the lead jammer, unsuccessfully can't call off the jam. Stewie, however, as the lead jammer, can't call it off, and that is exactly what he's going to do before either team picks up any points. So holding score for the Happy Valley, 23, Nittany 17. And we're going to have a little timeout for the Happy Valley Hellbenders. Okay. If I had Cookie here, I would be louder. It's going to take me a minute to set it up. If I can get Cookie here, I can do it while he announces. I just can't multitask that much. While you were walking in, you might have noticed that Scar Derby has a new look. Get excited for a new logo and merch. Join us in celebrating the Scars logo grand send-off as we roll into a new era representing new skaters, volunteers, officials, and memories. You can even buy a Nittany Nightmares or Happy Valley Hellbenders shirt at the Scar Day table while you're purchasing your 50-50 raffle ticket. And that whistle means that Swifty is not the lead jammer, and she in fact cut the track and will find herself in the Badger and Hound penalty box. Illegal contact going to Vicious as she joins Swifty in the penalty box. Betty Boom being held back by Crystal Brawler, but she's going to get through the pack and grab that lead jammer. Hellbenders organizing themselves a tripod. Crystal Brawler trying to help, but it's going to be ice blocks that takes out our jammer. And that's going to be the end of the jam. 1 point going up for the Nittany Nightmares. That's right, 5 seconds until Stewie skates against Shorty. And we're off. Shorty J taking advantage of that outside line, and she's going to be taking lead jammer. Stewie removing that helmet cover. We'll see if he decides to stash it or pass it. And Shorty's going to make that initial pass and grab 4 points during that start pass. And Drew is now the proud owner of a jammer helmet cover for the Happy Valley Hellbenders. And that's the end of jam number 11. 4 points on the board. 8 total for that jam for Nittany Nightmares. Bringing them ahead of the Happy Valley Hellbenders for the first time in our first period here. Micro decided to take the outside path of least resistance, but is going to run themselves into a pack of Hellbenders as Craven Corruption grabs the lead jammer. And those whistles. Shorty's going to hang out on the track and jam again, this time against Chainsaws. Stewie successfully knocking out Shorty. She decides she's going to take the inside line instead. But Stewie meets her again. And Shorty's going to call that jam right after Stewie grabs the jammer helmet cover. And it looks like Micro's going to be calling a timeout for Nittany Nightmares. And that whistle means that it's time for Derby again. We've got Betty Boom on the line for Nightmares. And a lot of excited players. Swifty making sure to run back. Boom. And there's going to be an illegal entry getting called to Pandemonium. She's going to find herself in that Badger and Hound penalty box. Just a little bit over a minute left in this jam number 14. No lead jammer has been established yet, and we are just getting through the first turn. Penalties, however, are happening, and Chainsaws, our pivot's going to find herself in the penalty box for the... Makes the jammer right there, Betty Boom, going to be taking lead jam. Dash pushing very hard against our our Vicious jammer. Looks like Betty's finding herself in the penalty box as well, which means that Vicious has the opportunity to get as many points, but alas, that jam is over. Craven Corruption grabbing that lead jammer right off the bat. Should I say right off the skate? That was an awesome jump. I heard the landing. I wasn't even looking. I heard it. Ooh, back block being thrown to Nightmares. Hustler's going to find herself in the penalty box. Craven, however, picking up another 4 points with our highest scoring jam of the day so far, 12 points so far. And you heard them call it, and that is exactly what Craven did. Another 4 points up on the board, 16 during that jam, bringing the Happy Valley Hellbenders to 43. Nittany Nightmare staying at 30. Number 22, Swifty, skating against 51-50, Gnarly Quinn. Swifty not sure if she has that lead jammer, but she does. Trying to figure out if our skates are in the lines or not. Swifty calling off that jam before Gnarly can get back into the pack, and she's going to pick up 4 points. Gnarly not able to pick up any. Happy Valley Hellbenders should now be at about 46 points to 30 points. And it looks like we're trying to get an official timeout. But there it is. There's the official call for our team timeout. State College Area Roller Derby wants to give a big thank you to our sponsors, Giant and Wise Grocery Stores, for their donations to our league, keeping us well-fed and well-hydrated. You've probably heard of them. Giant and Wise. Just having a little bit of technical difficulties. Our scoreboard never likes to work with our iPads or our tablets, so just making sure we can give you accurate information, because Lord knows I cannot all the time. But right now our official score is officially 47-30. And if you're just coming in, I can tell you who's playing right now. We have the Nittany Nightmares in black playing against the Happy Valley Hellbenders in red. Nittany Nightmares, we got number 5, Annie Position, 14, Pandemonium, 15, Grateful Shred, 21, Hustler, 26, Scarchild, 282, Dash Ketchum, 5150, Gnarly Quinn, 69, Betty Boom, 723, Sharkbait, 96, Shorty J, and 981, Micro Bruisery. And from Happy Valley Hellbenders, we've got 00, Vicious, 04, Hell on Wheels, 111, Ace, 1217, Drew, 22, Swifty, 27, Ice Blocks, 325, Chainsaws, 44, Craving Corruption, 68, Stewie, and number 7, Crystal Brawler. Don't worry, you'll get to hear the rest of it. And we have our favorite dynamic duo, Stewie, skating against a 96, Shorty. Stewie getting the lead jammer this time. Shorty taking the same path. Gonna have to try and catch up to Stewie before he calls off the jam. Small pile up of Nittany Nightmares as Stewie calls off the jam. Just about 9 minutes left in our first half here. We're going to be starting jam number 18 with Chainsaws skating against Micro Bruisery. Swifty taking advantage of that run-back move, making Micro go back into the fourth turn. Both sides facing lots of resistance. But Micro Bruiser's going to step over that inside turn there and grab the lead jammer. And that's the initial pass. We're going to make 4 points going to the Nittany Nightmares. And the refs are not scratching their heads. They are actually telling you that Swifty has committed a star pass move. And Swifty making it through the pack. Micro going to call it, not without taking out half the team. And that's going to bring our score up 51 for Happy Valley Hellbenders, 40 for the Nittany Nightmares. Stewie using the distraction to his advantage, goes around the outside of the pack. Shorty J sees that, starts chasing after him. And Shorty J's can actually make through the pack for that first time, getting 4 points before our lead jammer Stewie gets through. But he does. He grabs 4 points and calls the jam. 4 points for both teams going up on the board. And that's going to bring our score 59-48. And that whistle means Swifty is going to be getting the lead jammer. Swifty keeping a close eye on Hustler and calling off that jam as soon as she gets into the pack. 4 points going up on the board for the Hellbenders. And that's going to be a timeout being called, which means that it's Cotton Eye Joe time, so you get to watch the players dance. If you're looking for something to do during our official review, you can purchase 50/50 tickets for Center LGBT from our Scar Derby booth, where you also can buy merchandise. And if you missed the tournament that State College hosted over the month of May, they are offering patches from the Women's Regional Northeastern Championship that you can pick up. But go buy 50-50 tickets because you'll win. I know you will. So since our jam number got messed up with our tablets to our scoreboard, we now have to figure out if that's going to affect our beautiful derby playing scores. So I'll let you know what they decide once they decide. I hope you use your time wisely to buy 50-50 tickets because we're going to be pulling the winner here at the beginning of halftime. So if you didn't buy your 50-50 tickets, you're running out of the opportunity to win. So take advantage of that while you watch our lovely Nitty Nightmare Scarchild take the lead jammer spot. Pivot Stewie having to stop blocking because he got too far away from the pack as Scarchild makes that initial pass for 4 points. And you heard it, Power Jam. Craven Corruption's going to head to the Badger and Hound penalty box. Ace and Stewie working hard to try and stop Scarchild. And Craven flying back into the pack. And Scarchild calling that jam. 0 points up on the board for Nivell Nightmares during that last pass, but they did pick up 8 during that jam. New score, Happy Valley Hellbenders 63, Nitty Nightmares 56. Vicious skating against Shorty. Shorty's going to win that Jammer versus Jammer race this time. And that's going to be a star pass. Shorty stopping Swifty the same way Swifty stopped her prior. Four points up on the board for the Nightmares. 63-60. With a little bit less than 2 minutes left in this half. This may be our last jam. And they're going to call a timeout while they figure out if they're going to have a jammer for this one or not. It would be in their best interest to have a jammer, so that they can score a couple more points and break the Hellbenders' score of 63. But now we're having a timeout, so go buy 50-50 raffle tickets from the State College Area Roller Derby merchandise table. It's to your left or your right, depending on where you're sitting. Maybe even behind you. Nickelback gets nothing when we're playing roller derby. Shorty J taking the lead jammer from Stewie. They're just taking turns playing who gets to be lead jammer, it seems. Oh, and Shorty did not managed to make that without throwing a penalty, finding her forearm and finding herself in the penalty box. This means Stewie can take advantage of the whole minute and 24 seconds left in this jam. there's another 4 points up on the board. 71-60. Happy Valley in the lead. And that's going to be another successful pass for both sides. Shorty back on the track, picks up 4 right off the bat. Stewie picking up 12. And since our lead jammer Shorty got a penalty, they will have to skate this entire jam. So 30 more seconds left in the first half and in jam number 2-3. Is this your first Derby game? Do you not know what's going on? That's okay. We love you still. We want to tell you what's going on. So look for somebody wearing a roller derby shirt in the crowd. I'm sure they would love to talk about the thing that they love to do. All right, that's going to be Swifty taking the lead jammer for the Hellbenders. 7 seconds into the beginning of that jam. Very nice. Betty Boom, however, still working through that first turn. Stewie pushing against Betty Boom, but Mass ones. And all those whistles mean that's the end of the jam. Swifty's going to pick up 2, maybe even 3 points for that. No points going to the Hellbenders. And lining up this time, we have 96, Shorty J, wearing the black tank top, in case you didn't know. And Craven Corruptions, number 44, in the red tank top. Red indicating the Hellbenders. Black indicating the Nittany Nightmares. And Shorty J is taking the lead jammer. Craven Corruption catching up. And that's it. 1 point up on the board for Nittany Nightmares, 0 towards Hellbenders.
The score currently right now, Happy Valley Hellbenders 86 and Nittany Nightmares 76.
Made the initial pass.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
And that's going to be a star pass. Hell on Wheels putting on that helmet cover right before Shorty J calls off the jam.
I quit.
And look at that. Nittany Nightmares taking a timeout. Figure out what just happened. Both teams over the 100-point markers. 104 to 100. This is a special request going out to the younger people over at the merchandise table. Please enjoy Daft Punk during your team timeout.
You know who you are. We have Gnarly Quinn jamming for the Nittany Nightmares right now, and Happy Valley Hellbenders. Craven takes the lead with Gnarly on her tail.
Awesome pass for both sides. Craven's going to make it through first, though, and pick up 4 points. Gnarly Quinn's going to have to look on and pick up 0. 109 to 100. Swifty lining up against Shorty J. Woo! But not before we get a timeout.
I feel like everybody needs to have like little music sounds that they play, like some kind of Taylor Swift.
Remember that timeout we just had? Well, we're having another one.
We can't get enough of timeouts, guys.
I bet if you make a donation to the State College Roller Derby booth towards the Betty Fund, that a DJ will announce your name if you tell them your name. We did that before. But in the meantime, purchase 50/50 raffle tickets from the State College booth. You walked past it when you came in. Go give them your money so that you can win even more money. It's a proven science. You will win. All gamblers that stop gambling are 99% likely to win if they hadn't stopped. So go buy 50/50 tickets. I'm Valkyrie, by the way. Valkyrie, announcing for you with my cohort here.
I'm Autumn. Hi.
Autumn. Like the season.
Yeah. Like have a nice fall.
All right, that whistle means Swifty's gonna skate at that pack of nightmares.
And Gnarly right now on the bench. The penalty.
The Beaver and Hound penalty box. Ooh, Dash Ketchum gonna throw it back against Swifty, knock her out, and run it back into turn number 2.
Gnarly Quinn coming back in. Swifty passed off a Craven.
No, she's still wearing it.
Also, again, guys, don't look at who says it's skating. It's Swifty. Swifty is the lead jammer.
You heard it. Swifty call it, and Swifty called it. She did. Swifty, not Craven. Swifty picking up no points. Gnarly Quinn also picking up no points, but a penalty. Ooh. So it is a power jam now because the Nightmares have the opportunity to skate the whole 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the jam.
All right, Shorty and making use of this.
Unless Shorty also commits a high block and also finds points, though, so far. Shorty with 4.
Shorty right on Stewie's tail.
Some high-speed jam.
Shorty passing.
Shorty passing the Stews. Stew Man.
Oh. Shorty down.
All right, we're good, though. No player injuries today.
No. And that is the end of the jam.
15 points up on the board for the Hellbenders. 12 points up for the Nightmares. And is that what I think it is? A timeout? It is our favorite thing. Next to Derby is a timeout.
We do like timeouts. Now it's time to groove. Groove. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, get it.
Betty Boom skating against chainsaws. It is actually chainsaws. The one and only. You know, chainsaws actually was in Fresh Skates when I started Fresh Skates here. But then I moved back home. So I have to start over again.
Swifty chasing Betty Boom back.
Yeah, Swifty, that's right. Get back with your pack. You can't be like that. Let Betty skate.
God, Swifty.
Gosh, some people's kids. Oh, you can't use your head to block, Betty. You're only allowed to use legal parts of your body. So you're going to have to sit in the Badger and Hound penalty box.
All right, chainsaws has a chance at... Ooh. Who did? Ooh. Both jammers will be out.
Misconduct. That's you're not allowed to be
Betty
misconducting.
Boom coming out of the penalty box. Like when it's action. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Betty Boom still trying to make her way through the pack. The Happy Valley Hellbenders, they're walling up. Currently, Craven and Shorty J jamming. Shorty
took advantage of that outside line and took the lead jammer from Craven, but Craven also broke through the pack. Oh, that's a jump in the end of the jam. But unfortunately, the jump was just for show, not for points. 0 points for both sides. Number 22, Swifty.
Against 26, Scar Child.
Dash Ketchum. Running back, Swifty. Oh, you're not allowed to hold that many players. Only during practice. Ace of Blades holding up the front of that tripod at the front of the pack there, trying to keep Scarchild from getting through.
Listen, Ace is quite the barrier to get around, guys. But...
Oh, both jammers. Lead jammer finally getting claimed by Scarchild.
Is it Scarchild? Scarchild calls it.
Soon as Swifty made it through the pack, too.
0 points going to either side.
Current score looking like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Uh-oh. Oh my God, it's a timeout!
Guess what happens with timeouts? Except for like we have to wait a little bit. Okay, wait. Now! Yeah.
This is another request from the children. Woo!
Ah! Woo! Yeah,
Go buy 50-50 raffle tickets from the excited fans over at the Scar table, please. Buy them. It benefits a good cause, I promise.
The State College LB.
The Center LGBT Plus, which helps LGBT plus community members at State College access HIV/AIDS testing, preventative medicines, and things of the sort.
Go buy them from the Excited Belle Lady. She is the Excited Belle Lady.
Most excited Belle Lady of the Year award.
100, she won the award.
This is, in fact, a team timeout, not an official timeout. So that means that the officials have nothing to do with it this time. That's going to be 68. That's Stewie.
I think Scarchild's in the box.
Yeah, and that's going to be a power jam for the Hellbenders to start because
number 26, Scarchild's in the box.
Yeah. And the lead jammer's going to be... Ooh, it's not a power jam, it's a nothing. It's a blocker skate and a circle time because both of the jammers are in the box right now.
Scarchild's out!
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. Is that a penalty? What is it? Why is the lead jammer? She's the lead jammer. You're not out, baby. Get back on the track, babe. You're in. Yes. Sometimes.
Scarchild.
Yeah. You know what? You were a little confused, but it's okay. Stewie didn't get any points.
She thought that she had a penalty, so she was trying to figure out what the penalty was, but she wasn't a jammer, so then she just kind of skated on the outside. You're allowed to as long as you get back in. Oh, really? Technically, yeah. You just have to keep going in every direction and get in behind anybody. Only if you're like knocked out, but you can't just be like, I'm going to skate out there.
Gnarly Swifty. Gnarly running into a pack of chainsaws and hellbenders. But it doesn't matter to her. She's going to be the lead jammer for jam number 15. Ooh, a good try from Crystal Brawler, but it's not going to work. Harley Quinn's going to slip around that block. Yeah, that's 4 points going up for Gnarly Quinn. I don't know who Harley Quinn is. That's Gnarly Quinn. The cooler version of Harley Quinn.
Oh, they have a star pass?
Not yet. Looks like we're having a star stash occurring here with Swifty. But Swifty's going to keep it. Ooh, dash it.
Down.
Here, Swifty. No, not today.
No.
Gnarly Quinn, meanwhile, enjoying the breeze as she skates around the empty track.
Swifty.
Yeah, Swifty, put that helmet cover back on.
Oh, well, fuck.
There it is, the end of that jam number 15. 15. And that's going to be 16 points on that jam for the Nightmares, 0 for the Hellbenders. 0. Bringing the score 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 8. Lining up, we have Stewie.
Jimmy against Shorty J.
You've seen this before. We'll see it again. It's dirty time.
Shorty J, lead jammer right now. She's your lead. Stewie coming out of the pack. Craven trying to get Shorty. Oh, she calls it. She calls it. That is the end of that. Shorty J picking up 4 points.
That's my drink.
And for our second time jamming today, we've got Dash Ketchum jamming against Chainsaws. And backwards way to grab the lead jammer with a flare. Love to see it. Looks like Chainsaws has tried to complete it.
Dash just cutting through the pack.
Now we get to watch the jammers hit each other because they
love each other. As she's screaming, no, no.
Swifty saying, don't you dare call it, but Dash calls it. Swifty, I think, gets the points, though, before Dash. Picking up 4 for the Hellbenders. That's confusing.
4-4.
4 the Happy Valley Hellbenders. Can they make that any more of a mouthful of words? Probably
Happy
not.
Valley Hellbenders. Happy? I can't even say
I
it
keep
once.
saying Happy Valley instead of Happy Valley.
We can't even say it once, guys. Happy Valley Hellbenders. There it is.
That just means that the audience needs to yell the team names instead. Enunciate.
Enunciate.
Shorty J skating against Craven Corruption.
Oh, Shorty J taking it. Craven.
High-speed track use right now. Everybody's moving. And Shorty's going to call that off real fast. Pick up 3 points. All before Hellbenders pick up any.
And our screen has just one black. Have no idea what's happening. All right, Micro Bruisery jamming for the Nittany Nightmares.
Chainsaws immediately taking off that helmet cover.
Ripping it off.
I don't even know if she knows it's off. Oh, she does, because Swifty's holding it.
Swifty's holding it. Oh, who's this? Number 04.
Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels taking Micro back.
And it looks like Swifty's successfully wearing that star helmet cover. Oh, wow, almost a pile up there. But Micro Bruisery gets out unscathed. Coming in for another pass. Running right into the wall of Hellbenders.
The wall of hell, if you will.
Yeah, sounds like Hell on Wheels is going to go to hell in the penalty box. Dash trying to converge against Swifty. Doesn't work. Swifty gets through, grabs 4 points. Same with Micro. Drew almost holding back Micro, but taking a knee fall instead. They're like, that's fine this time. Oh, we're going to start a cha-cha line.
Who's going to finish the cha-cha lane?
Oh, Dash is now the head of the cha-cha line.
Let's go, cha-cha.
Nice booty bump from Chainsaws against Dash. But it's going to be Crystal Brawler and Nancy Drew Blood trying to hold back Dash.
Listen, nobody holds back Dash Ketchum.
You can't stop Dash and you can't stop Swifty. So both of them are going to pick up 4 points, bringing that score 150 for the Nittany Nightmares, 135 for the Hellbenders, and you heard it here. It's time for, you guessed it, another timeout.
Woohoo! It's an official timeout.
That means that we're formally timing out instead of just for fun.
Let's go. Okay, well, hold on, everybody. Technical difficulty. Doesn't matter. We're back on. Shorty J jamming against Stewie. I'm coming out. Stewie taking lead jammer right off the bat. Closely followed by Shorty J. Stuck in the jam strap, it looks like. She throws it to the side. She's done. Woohoo! Shake it off. She's coming back with a vengeance. Stewie running into the wall of the Nittany Nightmares, passing the wall of the Nittany Nightmares. Ooh, Stewie making it pass again. Shorty hitting that wall.
Stewie taking the outside turn. Shorty taking it all the way out of bounds. Roller derby.
Ooh, we're having a lot of fun falls tonight.
This be everyone.
Stewie calls it. 52 seconds on the clock.
All right, looks like we're getting about one more jam out of this game. We'll see what Chainsaws brings to the track against the Nittany Nightmares jammer,
Gnarly Quinn. They're shaking it. They're ready. Let's go. Woo! Yeah, Unity, guys. That's right. All right. Ooh. Gnarly. Juking through all the defenses. We have a lead. Gnarly Quinn, 157.
Ooh. Well, that's the end of the time on our period clock, so we'll see what the jam gets into.
Oh, we have the Happy Bell Lady. You have been way better at this than me. I'm just like,
No, I would get distracted and forget I'm supposed to be just saying something, though, honestly. Or, quite frankly, it's always dangerous for microphone in my mouth.
yeah, that's why I was like,
I'll say it if you want.
I'll
I can say it.
And that's the call of that.
That's it. This is the end of our game. We have.
This is our unofficial score because we know how many timeouts we've had today. Who knows what could change? 165 going to the Nittany Nightmares, 156 for the Happy Valley Hellbenders.
Also, I think we may be ready to draw our. What is that? Are we ready to draw?
All right. You spent your money. Now we're going to see if it pays off.
We're going to see who the winner is.
Just one winner.
Just one. One wins. Get your
shuffling.
tickets up. Can I pause this?
I will.
All right. Your winner is number.
All right, well, we have to wait for the yell, guys. Woo!
Let them finish yelling before I tell you. All right, 2, 6, 8, 8, 4, 7. You are our winner. Come get your own money. Number 847, last three, 847.
847, guys. Last three. Oh.
Congratulations to our Nittany Nightmares for being a Nittany Dream and winning this game. Score 165 to 156.
I guess I have to be impartial now.
Just a reminder, if you want, we don't have our winner yet claimed, so if you would like to win, you have to come over here and tell me you won. Your card has to end with 847.
847. If your card ends with 847, you are the winner. Yay! We have a winner! Woo! And oh.